Ever feel like you need a cheat sheet for life?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I think we all do sometimes.
Well, today we're tapping into some ancient wisdom. Nigerian Proverbs.
Oh, cool.
We've got a curated list of 50 proverbs organized by theme, like relationships, success, even fate.
Wow, 50.
Yeah, just a glimpse into a tradition that's as vibrant and intricate as, like a hand-woven tapestry.
I love that analogy.
So what makes these proverbs so special?
Well, you see, Proverbs are these bite-sized pieces of wisdom, passed down through generations.
Right.
And they really reflect the values and beliefs of a culture.
Fascinating. Okay, so let's jump right in.
Okay, sounds good.
First up, we have the theme of wisdom and knowledge. And the very first proverb sets the stage beautifully. Wisdom is like a baobab tree. No one individual can embrace it. It's such a vivid image, right?
It really is. The baobab tree is this massive presence in the African landscape, a symbol of strength and longevity. And the proverb is saying that wisdom, like this majestic tree, is too vast for any one person to possess entirely. It's a collective endeavor, something we build together through shared experiences and perspectives.
So we shouldn't try to figure everything out in our own right.
Right. It's a reminder that we don't have all the answers and that there's so much value in seeking guidance, from those who have walked the path before us.
This next proverb, though, takes a bit of a darker turn.
Oh.
Yeah, proverb number 4. A child who is not embraced by the village will burn it down to feel its warmth.
Wow. Now that's a proverb that really makes you stop and think.
It does. But isn't that a bit extreme, though? I mean, surely personal responsibility plays a role, too, right?
You raise a valid point. Personal accountability is undeniably crucial. But this proverb forces us to confront the devastating impact of isolation, and the potential consequences of neglecting our collective responsibility to nurture and support the next generation.
It's like a warning sign.
Yeah, it paints a stark picture of what can happen when individuals feel so disconnected from their community that they resort to destructive means just to get noticed.
To be seen, to feel like they belong.
Precisely. It's a cautionary tale urging us to create a society where everyone feels seen, heard, and valued.
Okay, switching gears to a theme that I think we can all relate to, patience and perseverance. And we're starting strong with proverb number 6. Patience can cook a stone.
Wow, that's some serious dedication right there.
I know, right? What I find fascinating is how this proverb speaks to the power of small, consistent actions over time.
It's like the principle of compounding interest, but applied to everyday life. Just as small, regular deposits in a savings account can accumulate into a significant sum, so too can our daily efforts, even if they seem insignificant, lead to remarkable achievements over time.
So it's really a reminder that overnight success is often a myth.
It really is. Real progress takes time, effort, and a whole lot of patience.
I know I've been there, given up on something too soon because I wasn't seeing immediate results.
It's a common human tendency to seek instant gratification. But this proverb encourages us to embrace the slow burn, to trust in the process, and to remember that the most worthwhile things in life often take time to cultivate.
Absolutely. Along those same lines, we have proverb number 9. A slow goat can still make it to the market. It's like a celebration of steady progress, no matter the pace.
Exactly. It's a message of encouragement for those who might feel like they're falling behind or not measuring up to others. The proverb reminds us that speed isn't everything. What matters is that we keep moving forward one step at a time towards our goals.
It's about finding our own rhythm and, staying committed to the journey, even if it takes us a little longer to get there.
I like that.
Okay, now we're diving into a theme that I think is essential for personal growth, respect and humility.
Okay.
Proverb number 11 is a powerful one. When there is no enemy within, the enemies outside cannot hurt you. It feels like a call to self-mastery, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. This proverb emphasizes the importance of cultivating inner peace. Conquering our self-doubt, insecurities, negative thoughts. It's about recognizing that our biggest battles are often fought within ourselves.
It's not about ignoring the challenges of the outside world, right?
Right. It's about strengthening our inner foundation so we can navigate those challenges with more resilience and grace.
It's almost like building an internal fortress.
Exactly.
But how do we balance this inner strength with the humility to admit when we're wrong?
That's where proverb number 15 comes in. Even the best man can make mistakes, but it takes humility to correct them. This proverb reminds us that no one is perfect and that making mistakes is an inherent part of being human. It's what we do with those mistakes that truly matters.
So it's not about being flawless, but about having the humility to own our mistakes learn from them, and then course correct.
Exactly. It's like a reminder to be lifelong learners, always open to growth and new perspectives.
Speaking of growth, I
Okay.
think we all need a dose of courage now and then, wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely. Courage is essential for living a fulfilling life.
And Proverb number 19 is a great illustration of that. The lion does not turn around when a small dog barks. What's interesting here is how this proverb encourages us to discern what truly deserves our attention and energy.
It's about recognizing our own worth and not letting the naysayers, the doubters, the petty distractions derail us from our path. Just like the lion, we need to stay focused on what matters and not be swayed by negativity or insignificant annoyances.
Thinking about the small dogs in my own life, it's a good reminder to be mindful of what I allow to influence my thoughts and actions. What are some of the small dogs that you find yourself having to ignore?
Well, in today's world, it's easy to get caught up in the constant stream of information and opinions online,
Yeah.
Learning to filter that noise and focus on what truly aligns with my values and goals has been crucial for my own well-being.
It makes a lot of sense. It's like building those mental filters to protect our energy and focus.
Yeah.
But what about when the fear isn't just a small dog, but something that feels much bigger and scarier? How do we find the courage to face those challenges head on?
That's where Proverb number 20 comes in. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. This proverb highlights a crucial distinction. True courage isn't about being fearless, it's about feeling the fear and choosing to act despite it.
It's about acknowledging that fear is a natural human emotion,
Right.
but not letting it paralyze us or prevent us from pursuing our dreams.
Exactly. And often the things that scare us the most are the very things that have the potential to transform us and lead us to our greatest growth.
Now, this next theme is something I'm particularly passionate about: unity and cooperation. And we actually have a repeat proverb here. Remember proverb number 3.
Let me think.
If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. But this time we're digging a little deeper into the potential pitfalls of going solo. Have you ever found yourself pushing people away or trying to do everything yourself, even when it would have been easier to collaborate?
Oh, absolutely. I think it's a common trap, especially for those of us who are driven and ambitious. We can sometimes fall into the mindset that we can achieve more faster if we just handle everything ourselves. But what I've learned over time is that this approach is often unsustainable and can lead to burnout and isolation.
It's like trying to climb a mountain without any ropes or support.
Exactly.
You might make some progress initially, but eventually you'll hit a point where you need the help of others to reach the summit.
And Proverbs 22 and 23 offer a beautiful illustration of this.
Oh yeah.
One finger cannot lift a heavy load, and a single bracelet does not jingle.
Those proverbs really drive home the point that teamwork is about more than just numbers.
It is. It's about recognizing and valuing the unique strengths and contributions of each individual.
And when we combine those diverse talents and perspectives, we create something far more powerful and impactful than any one person could achieve alone. It's like the difference between a solo instrument and a symphony orchestra.
I love that analogy.
Okay, let's talk about a topic that's often glamorized, but rarely fully understood: hard work and success. Proverb number 26 serves as a reality check. Success is not a result of luck, but of hard work and preparation. This one definitely challenges the notion of overnight success.
It does. While luck can certainly play a role, this proverb emphasizes that true lasting success is built on a foundation of consistent effort, dedication, and planning. It's about putting in the work behind the scenes, honing our skills, and being prepared for opportunities when they arise.
It's like that famous quote, "The harder I work, the luckier I get."
Exactly. Luck often favors the prepared mind.
Now, Proverb number 28 offers a vivid metaphor. The palm tree cannot be chopped down with a machete.
I like that one.
Yeah. What I love about this proverb is how it speaks to the importance of resilience and resourcefulness.
It's a reminder that brute force isn't always the answer. Sometimes we need to approach challenges with a more strategic mindset,
Yeah.
We need to find the right tools, resources, and support to overcome obstacles and achieve our goals.
Being adaptable, creative, and persistent.
Right.
Knowing that the path to success is rarely a straight line. It's like having a growth mindset, right?
Absolutely.
Embracing challenges as opportunities for learning and development.
Exactly. And speaking of growth, I think the next theme is one that we could all benefit from exploring a bit deeper: greed and contentment. Proverb number 31 hits close to home for a lot of us. I think he who is not content will never be satisfied.
It's so true. It's a powerful reminder that true fulfillment comes from within, not from external possessions or achievements. It makes me think about the constant pressure we feel to acquire more, to achieve more, to be more. It's like we're on this endless treadmill of striving, but we never seem to arrive at true contentment.
It's a pervasive challenge in our modern world. But this proverb encourages us to step off that treadmill and to cultivate a sense of gratitude for what we already have. It's about appreciating the simple joys in life, nurturing our relationships, and finding meaning and purpose beyond material possessions.
And it's like that saying, happiness is not having what you want, but wanting what you have.
Exactly. And Proverb 34 offers a rather stark warning about the dangers of unchecked greed. When the fish sees its belly, it jumps out of the pot.
Uh-huh. I love the imagery of that proverb.
Yeah.
It's like saying that sometimes in our pursuit of more, we end up jeopardizing what we already have.
It's a reminder to know when to stop, to recognize our limits, and to avoid self-destruction in the pursuit of more. It's about finding that balance between ambition and contentment, between striving for growth and appreciating what we already possess.
Okay, let's shift gears and explore the theme of community and friendship, starting with Proverb number 36. A friend to all is a friend to none. This one always makes me think about the importance of being genuine in our relationships. It's not about trying to please everyone or be everyone's best friend, but about cultivating authentic connections with people who share our values and who we can truly be ourselves around. What are your thoughts on this?
I think that's a great insight. This proverb cautions against spreading ourselves too thin in an attempt to maintain superficial relationships with everyone. Instead, it encourages us to be selective with our friendships, investing our time and energy in those who truly matter to us.
So it's about quality over quantity when it comes to friendships.
It is.
It's about finding those people who we can truly connect with on a deeper level, who we can trust, and who will be there for us through thick and thin.
Exactly. And Proverbs 78 and 39 really emphasize that point. A friend who is lost is like a dropped bead of sweat, and the best friend is the one who remains when all others are gone.
Those proverbs highlight the preciousness of true friendship and the importance of loyalty and unwavering support.
They remind us that true friends are a rare and valuable treasure to be cherished and nurtured. They're the ones who stick by us through the good times and the bad, who offer a listening ear, a shoulder to cry on, and a helping hand when we need it most.
Now let's move on to a theme that's close to everyone's heart: family and relationships. Proverb number 41 offers a bit of tough love. A child who is not properly taught will bring shame to the family. This one seems to be about the importance of instilling values and providing guidance to the next generation. But isn't it also about the responsibility of the community to support families in raising children?
You raise a crucial point. While this proverb emphasizes the role of parents in shaping a child's character, it also speaks to the broader societal responsibility to create an environment that supports families and provides children with the resources and opportunities they need to thrive.
It's like that African proverb, it takes a village to raise a child.
Exactly. And proverb number 45 highlights another key aspect of healthy family dynamics. It is the hands that feed you that you should not bite.
Oh, this is a good one.
This proverb reminds us of the importance of loyalty and respect within the family unit. It's about honoring those who care for us and avoiding actions that could betray their trust or cause them harm.
Recognizing the sacrifices that family members make for each other and showing gratitude for their love and support.
And it's a reminder that family bonds, while not always perfect, are a source of strength and resilience that can sustain us through life's challenges.
Okay, before we wrap up this first part of our deep dive, let's take a moment to reflect on the theme of fate and destiny. Proverb number 46 states, when the destiny of a man comes, it cannot be stopped.
Yeah.
And Proverb number 47 adds, no one can escape their fate no matter how hard they try. Now, these proverbs seem to suggest that our lives are predetermined, that there's a set path we're meant to follow. But do we really have no say in the matter? Are we just puppets of fate?
Those are big questions and ones that philosophers have been grappling with for centuries. These proverbs offer a glimpse into the cultural beliefs around fate and destiny, acknowledging that there may be forces at play that are beyond our control shaping the course of our lives.
It's like we're navigating a river. We can steer the boat, but we can't control the current or the direction of the wind.
That's a great analogy. And proverb number 50 provides a counterpoint to this idea of a fixed destiny. The king may be in his palace, but the common man can still change his destiny.
This proverb is empowering because it suggests that even within the constraints of societal structures or predetermined circumstances, we still have the power to make choices that shape our lives.
It's a reminder that we are not passive bystanders in our own
Yeah.
lives. We have agency. We have the ability to make decisions, to take actions, and to create change, even if it's within a limited sphere of influence.
It's like saying that even if we're dealt a certain hand of cards,
Yeah,
we still have the power to play those cards strategically and make the most of the game.
exactly. It's about embracing both the limitations and the possibilities that life presents us with, and finding that sweet spot where we can exert our own will and influence, even within a larger framework of fate or destiny.
We'll take a pause here, but don't worry, we'll be back shortly to explore even more of these thought-provoking proverbs in part 2 of our deep dive.
Looking forward to it. Yeah, it really makes you think about, how much control we actually have over our lives.
It's like that saying, we plan, God laughs.
Yeah,
But I guess even if we can't control every outcome, we can at least try to make the best of what comes our way.
exactly. It's about focusing on what we can influence: our actions, our attitudes, our responses to the challenges that come our way.
Okay, so let's shift gears a bit and explore some proverbs that deal with more practical matters. Proverb number 2 caught my eye. A bird will always return to the branch it left.
Makes me think about, the pull of our roots, our origins, the places and experiences that have shaped us.
Right, like the feeling of coming home.
Yeah, exactly. Have you ever felt that draw to go back to a place or reconnect with your past?
Oh, definitely. I think there's a part of us that always remains connected to where we come from,
No.
to the people and places that hold a special significance in our hearts. And sometimes revisiting those roots can provide a sense of grounding perspective and renewal. It's like that feeling of coming home after a long journey. Even if things have changed, there's a sense of familiarity and comfort that can be incredibly grounding.
Exactly. And it's not just about physical places. It can also be about reconnecting with our values, our beliefs, or the people who have been instrumental in shaping who we are.
Speaking of shaping who we are, proverb number 5 is a bit of a head-scratcher. The one who is meant to lead does not need to be told they know the way. I'm curious, what do you make of this proverb? Is it saying that true leaders are born, not made?
That's a great question. While I don't necessarily believe that leadership is solely determined by genetics, this proverb does point to the idea that some individuals possess an innate sense of direction and purpose that draws others to them.
They just have that natural charisma and vision.
Right. It's about authenticity, vision, and the ability to motivate and empower others.
This next proverb really resonated with me. The elephant does not find it difficult to walk with his heavy body.
I like that one.
Yeah, I think it's a powerful reminder that we all have our own burdens to bear, our own challenges to face. But just like the elephant, we have an inner strength and resilience that allows us to carry those burdens and keep moving forward.
It's so true. And it's a reminder that even though life can be tough, we're often stronger than we realize. We have this incredible capacity to adapt, to overcome, and to keep going, even when the weight of the world feels heavy on our shoulders.
And speaking of carrying burdens, proverb number 8 caught my attention. The river that forgets its source will dry up. It seemed to be about remembering where we came from, acknowledging the sources of our strength and inspiration. What are some of the sources that you draw upon to nourish your own well-being and creativity?
That's a great question. For me, it's about staying connected to nature, spending time with loved ones, engaging in activities that bring me joy and a sense of purpose. It's about remembering what truly matters and making sure those things remain a priority in my life. What about you? What are some of the things that nourish you?
For me, it's definitely about spending time in nature. There's something about being surrounded by trees, fresh air, the sounds of birdsong that just calms my mind and recharges my batteries. And of course, spending time with loved ones, sharing stories, laughing together is essential for my well-being.
I love that. It sounds like you have a great recipe for staying grounded and connected to what truly matters.
I try my best.
Yeah.
Now, proverb number 10 is a classic. Little by little, the bird builds its nest. It's such a simple yet profound reminder that big goals are achieved through small, consistent actions over time.
Right. It's about breaking down those overwhelming tasks into manageable steps and then focusing on doing what we can one day at a time.
It's like building a mosaic.
Oh, yeah.
Each tiny tile might seem insignificant on its own, but when carefully placed together, they create a beautiful and intricate work of art.
I love that metaphor. It perfectly captures the essence of this proverb. It's about patience, persistence, and the understanding that greatness is often built one small step at a time.
Okay, let's move on to the theme of respect and humility. Proverb number 12 is a bit of a cautionary tone. The child who is not taught by the mother will be taught by the world. It makes me think about the crucial role that parents and caregivers play in shaping a child's values and worldview.
It does. It certainly highlights the importance of early guidance and the responsibility we have to provide children with a strong moral compass. But it also acknowledges that children are constantly learning from their environment, from their peers, from the media, from all the influences that surround them.
So it's not just about what we explicitly teach them, but also about the example we set, the environment we create, and the values we model in our own lives.
Precisely. It's about recognizing that children are like sponges, absorbing everything around them. And it's our responsibility to ensure that they're exposed to positive influences and role models who embody the values we want to instill in them.
Now, proverb number 13 is a simple yet profound statement. Respect is reciprocal.
It really is.
I don't think anyone would argue with that. It's a reminder that how we treat others is often a reflection of how we feel about ourselves.
It's about recognizing the inherent worth and dignity of every individual, regardless of their background, beliefs, or status. And it's about understanding that respect is earned through our actions, our words, and our willingness to listen and empathize with others.
This next proverb is an intriguing one. A man who has not learned to serve will not be served. It seems to suggest that true leadership is rooted in service, in a willingness to put the needs of others before our own. What are your thoughts on this?
I think it's a profound insight into the nature of true power. Often we associate leadership with authority, control, and dominance, but this proverb suggests that true power comes from humility, compassion, and a genuine desire to contribute to the well-being of others.
It's like that saying, the best leaders are those who serve others, not those who seek to be served.
Exactly. And it's a reminder that true fulfillment comes not from what we take, but from what we give.
Now let's explore some proverbs that touch on the theme of courage and strength. Proverb number 16 is a bit of a tough one. A man who has not learned to endure pain will never achieve success. This proverb reminds me of the saying, no pain, no gain.
Yeah, it does.
It suggests that challenges and setbacks are an inevitable part of the journey towards success. It's through overcoming those obstacles, through persevering through difficult times, that we develop resilience and grow stronger.
Right. It's important to note that this proverb isn't suggesting that we should seek out suffering or pain. It's more about recognizing that life inevitably throws curveballs our way, and it's our ability to navigate those challenges, to learn from them, and to emerge stronger on the other side that ultimately defines our success.
So it's not about avoiding pain or seeking it out, but about developing the mental and emotional fortitude to handle the challenges that life throws our way.
Precisely. It's about resilience, adaptability, and the belief that we have the inner resources to overcome adversity.
This next proverb takes a more pragmatic approach to strength. He who is not strong will be ruled by those who are. It's a bit of a stark reminder that in a world where power dynamics are at play, strength, whether it's physical, mental, or emotional, is essential for self-preservation and autonomy.
It is. It highlights the importance of cultivating our inner strength, not only for our own benefit, but also to protect ourselves from those who might seek to exploit or manipulate us.
It's about standing up for ourselves, asserting our boundaries, and refusing to be controlled or dominated by others.
Exactly. And it's a reminder that strength isn't just about physical power. It's also about having the courage to speak our truth, to stand up for what we believe in, and to resist injustice or oppression.
Yeah, proverb number 18 is a classic call to action. You can only achieve greatness if you face your fears. What I love about this proverb is that it acknowledges that fear is a natural part of the human experience, but it also encourages us to move beyond our comfort zones, to challenge ourselves, and to embrace the unknown.
It's about recognizing that fear is often a barrier to our own growth, and that overcoming those fears can lead to incredible breakthroughs, both personally and professionally.
It's like that quote, everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear.
I love that quote, and I think it perfectly encapsulates the message of this proverb. It's about having the courage to step outside of our comfort zones, to take risks, and to pursue our dreams, even when we feel afraid.
Now let's shift gears and delve into the theme of unity and cooperation, starting with proverb number 24. The strength of the lion comes from the group. This proverb paints a vivid picture of collective power, reminding us that we're stronger together than we are alone.
It's a reminder that collaboration, teamwork, and mutual support are essential for achieving great things. Just like a pride of lions working together to hunt, we can accomplish so much more when we pool our talents, resources, and efforts.
It's about recognizing that we don't have to do everything alone, that there's strength in numbers, and that by supporting each other, we can achieve goals that might have seemed impossible on our own. And proverb number 25 extends this idea of collective power to the family unit. If the family is united, there is no limit to what they can achieve.
This proverb highlights the importance of family unity, the power of a supportive and cohesive family structure. When family members work together, share common goals, and support each other's endeavors, they can overcome any obstacle and achieve remarkable things.
It's a reminder that family, despite its imperfections, can be a source of incredible strength, resilience, and inspiration. It's like that saying, the family that plays together stays together. But in this case, it's more like the family that works together thrives together.
I love that adaptation. It perfectly captures the essence of this proverb.
Okay, let's dive into some proverbs that focus on hard work and success. Proverb number 27 is a straightforward statement about the importance of self-reliance. A man who does not labor will eat from the hands of others. It's a reminder that there's no substitute for hard work, that true fulfillment comes from earning our own way, and that relying on others for our sustenance can lead to a sense of dependence and diminish our self-respect.
Right. It's about taking ownership of our lives, being responsible for our own well-being, and contributing to society in a meaningful way.
It's like that saying, give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime.
Exactly. It's about empowerment, self-sufficiency, and the dignity that comes from earning our own living.
Now, proverb number 29 seems to offer a counterpoint to that idea of self-reliance. Do not build your house with the back of your hands and your strength alone. This proverb suggests that even the most ambitious endeavors require the contributions of others. It's about recognizing that we don't have to do everything alone, that there's wisdom in seeking help when needed, and that success is often a collaborative effort.
It is. It's about leveraging the skills, knowledge, and resources of others to achieve a common goal. And it's a reminder that asking for help is not a sign of weakness, but rather a sign of strength and intelligence.
Recognizing that we're all interconnected and that we can achieve far more when we work together.
Exactly. And sometimes the most successful people are those who are skilled at building relationships, delegating tasks, and leveraging the talents of others.
Now, proverb number 30 is a classic reminder of the importance of diligence and making the most of our time. The night is for sleep, but the day is for work. This proverb speaks to the value of hard work productivity and the wisdom in using our time wisely. It's not about burning ourselves out or neglecting our need for rest, but about recognizing that there's a time for action and a time for rejuvenation.
Right. It's about finding that balance between work and rest, between effort and relaxation.
Being intentional with our time and making sure that we're not wasting precious hours on distractions or unproductive activities.
And it's a reminder that success requires dedication, effort, and a willingness to put in the work.
Okay, let's move on to the theme of greed and contentment. Proverb number 32 is a great metaphor for the dangers of greed. You cannot climb at the top with both hands full. It's like saying that sometimes in our pursuit of more, we end up clinging so tightly to what we already have that we prevent ourselves from reaching new heights.
It's a reminder that sometimes in order to move forward, we need to lighten our load to release our grip on what's weighing us down.
Recognizing that true wealth lies not in what we possess, but in who we are, how we live, and the impact we make on the world.
And it's about finding that balance between ambition and contentment, between striving for more and appreciating what we already have.
Now, proverb number 33 offers a more practical perspective on contentment. It is better to have a small piece of land than a large one you cannot manage. This proverb speaks to the importance of living within our means, of being content with what we have, and of not overextending ourselves in the pursuit of more.
Right. It's about recognizing that bigger isn't always better, and that true wealth lies in what we can truly appreciate and enjoy. It's about being mindful of our resources, both material and emotional, and not taking on more than we can handle.
Finding that sweet spot where we have enough to meet our needs and pursue our passions, but not so much that it becomes a burden or a source of stress.
Exactly. It's about quality over quantity, simplicity over complexity, and contentment over constant striving.
Proverb number 35 is a rather stark warning about the consequences of greed. A greedy man has a very shallow grave. This proverb suggests that greed and selfishness ultimately lead to isolation and a lack of meaningful connections. It's a reminder that true wealth lies in relationships, community, and the legacy we leave behind, not in the accumulation of material possessions.
It's about recognizing that our lives are interconnected, that our actions have ripple effects, and that true fulfillment comes from contributing to something larger than ourselves.
Leaving the world a better place than we found it, not just accumulating wealth for ourselves.
And it's a reminder that the things that truly matter in life, love, connection, purpose, can't be bought or sold. They're the treasures that endure long after our material possessions have faded away.
Okay, let's explore the theme of community and friendship, starting with proverb number 37. It is better to be a servant in the house of the king than to be a king in the house of the servant. This proverb is intriguing because it challenges our conventional notions of power and status.
It does.
It suggests that even in a seemingly subservient role, there are opportunities for growth, learning, and influence that might not be available to those in positions of authority.
Right. It's about recognizing that true leadership often comes from serving others, from humility, and from a willingness to learn from those who have more experience or knowledge. It's about being a student of life regardless of our position or title.
Valuing wisdom and experience over status and power.
And it's a reminder that true fulfillment often comes from contributing to something larger than ourselves, from making a positive impact on the world regardless of our role or position.
This next proverb paints a powerful image of the importance of community cohesion. A community that lacks unity is like a bird with a broken wing. It's a reminder that our individual well-being is interconnected with the well-being of our community. When we work together, support each other, and share common goals, we create a stronger, more resilient society that can thrive even in the face of challenges.
It's about recognizing that we're all in this together, that our fates are intertwined, and that by working together, we can create a better future for ourselves and for generations to come.
Now let's move on to the theme of family and relationships, starting with proverb number 42. The one who loves you will never let you be in harm's way. This proverb speaks to the protective nature of love, to the lengths that people will go to safeguard those they care about.
It's about selflessness, compassion, and the willingness to put the needs of others before our own. It's about creating a safe and supportive environment where loved ones can thrive and grow.
Being a source of strength, comfort, and encouragement for those we love.
And it's a reminder that love is a powerful force that can heal, inspire, and transform lives.
Proverb number 43 highlights the vital role of a mother in a child's life. When the mother of a child is absent, the child's safety is in danger. This proverb acknowledges the unique and irreplaceable bond between a mother and child, and the profound impact that a mother's presence has on a child's sense of security and well-being.
It's a reminder that a mother's love is a source of strength, protection, and guidance that is essential for a child's healthy development.
And while this proverb specifically mentions mothers, I think it also speaks to the importance of having loving and supportive caregivers in a child's life, whether it's a father, grandparent, or other trusted adult.
Absolutely. The key takeaway here is that children thrive when they feel loved, protected, and nurtured.
Now, proverb number 44 is a bit more controversial. A wise man's wife is his crown, but a foolish one is his sickness. This proverb, while rooted in traditional gender roles, highlights the importance of choosing a life partner wisely and the impact that a spouse can have on one's well-being and success.
It's about recognizing that our choice of partner can significantly influence our lives, both positively and negatively. And while the language may seem outdated, the underlying message is about the importance of compatibility, shared values, mutual respect, and support in a relationship.
Finding a partner who complements our strengths challenges us to grow and supports us in our pursuit of a fulfilling life.
And it's about recognizing that a healthy relationship is a partnership where both individuals contribute equally and work together to create a shared vision for their future.
Okay, we're in the home stretch now, and we're wrapping up with a few more proverbs about fate and destiny. Proverb number 48 is a powerful statement about our inherent nature and potential. The eagle cannot become a chicken. It's a reminder that we all have unique gifts and talents that are inherent to our being.
Right. It's about embracing our strengths, developing our potential, and not trying to be someone we're not.
Recognizing our own worth and value, and pursuing our passions with confidence and determination.
And it's about understanding that we each have a unique role to play in the world, and that by embracing our true selves, we can make a positive impact on those around us.
Now, proverb number 49 uses another animal metaphor to convey a profound truth. The tortoise may move slowly, but it does not miss its destination. This proverb emphasizes the importance of perseverance, patience, and staying focused on our goals, even if progress seems slow.
It's a reminder that the journey is just as important as the destination, and that we should savor the process of growth and learning along the way.
Trusting that even small, consistent steps will eventually lead us to where we want to be.
And it's about not getting discouraged by setbacks or delays, remembering that the tortoise, with its slow and steady pace, eventually reaches its goal.
Yeah, it's like that saying, slow and steady wins the race. Sometimes it's not about speed, but about consistency and determination.
Exactly. It's a powerful message about, the importance of staying the course, even when we're faced with setbacks or challenges.
You know what's really incredible is how these Nigerian proverbs pack so much wisdom into such concise sayings. They're like these little nuggets of insight that you can carry with you throughout the day.
I agree. What I find so fascinating is how these proverbs But, they resonate across cultures and time periods. They speak to these universal truths about human nature and relationships and the search for meaning and purpose.
Yeah, it's like they're tapping into this collective wisdom that goes beyond geographical boundaries and cultural differences. It's a good reminder that despite our differences, at our core, we're all facing similar challenges and grappling with similar questions about how to live a good life.
And these proverbs offer guidance and perspective that can be so helpful in navigating those complexities.
Out of all the proverbs we've discussed today, is there one that particularly stands out to you? One that you find yourself coming back to?
That's a tough one. There are so many to choose from, but I think the proverb that has had the most profound impact on me is, "When there is no enemy within, the enemies outside cannot hurt you."
That's a powerful one. It speaks to the importance of cultivating inner peace, self-awareness, emotional resilience.
Exactly. When we're able to manage our own thoughts, emotions, and reactions, we become less vulnerable to external negativity and challenges.
It's like you're building an inner fortress that can withstand the storms of life.
Precisely. It's about recognizing that true strength comes from within.
So as we wrap up our deep dive into Nigerian proverbs, what is one piece of wisdom that you hope our listener will take away from this episode? Was that one nugget of insight that they can apply to their own lives?
I think the most important takeaway is that wisdom is all around us. It's in the stories we hear, the people we meet, and the cultures we explore.
It's about being open to learning from unexpected sources and finding those universal truths that connect us all.
And it's about remembering that the journey of self-discovery and personal growth is a lifelong endeavor.
So keep exploring, keep learning, and keep those proverbs close to your heart. Until next time, you find wisdom and inspiration in the most unexpected places.